Federal labor investigators are being asked to look into the Franklin County Court of Common Pleas for alleged racism and harassment.
Now, the claims are shocking, but even more shocking is the person who is making them is a Franklin County judge. Colleen Marshall is investigating the allegations made to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. This is incredibly interesting.
It is a scathing 40-page complaint, and Judge Kimberly Crowcroft has been on the bench for 15 years. She was reelected just last November. The 17-judge Common Pleas Court is the largest in the state. It has legal authority over all the felony criminal cases and major civil complaints in Franklin County. And Judge Crowcroft says it is a toxic work environment.
And they said that they had heard from a lot of different people that I was unapproachable, that I wasn't friendly, that I didn't talk to people, that I was a little aggressive. All of these negative kind of stereotypical things that you hear about Black women.
Judge Kimberly Crowcroft says she heard those complaints from two other Common Pleas Court judges in December of 2021, weeks before she was to become the first woman to take the oversight role of administrative judge. As detailed in her EEOC complaint, the white male judges then gave her a list of Black women, asking if she ever heard of Joyce Beatty, Yvette McGee Brown, Laurel Beatty Blunt, telling her you need to be more like them.
I could not come to your offices and give you a list of white men whom you should be more like.
Judge Crowcroft says it was the beginning of a pattern of discrimination based on race and gender, of a hostile work environment and retaliation. She says in meetings, some court reporters were rude and condescending. Her personnel decisions were questioned, and she could not get court staffers to train her new employees, especially on technology, making it impossible for them to do their jobs. In a meeting, she says a white male judge made comments about women that were inappropriate and insensitive. We're the largest county with the largest criminal court docket, and this is what judges are spending their time on. What should people make of all of this?
I don't know what should be made of it because I'm still unclear about why this is happening.
But Judge Crowcroft was also the target of a complaint that I reviewed for this story. It was filed by the court administrator who says she, over a period of months, was harassed, demeaned, belittled, constantly criticized, and undermined by Judge Crowcroft. Crowcroft is accused of creating a stressful work environment and having a history of being displeased with staff members, causing many of them to resign, unable to meet her unreasonable expectations. Judge Crowcroft says she was a year into her role as administrative judge when another judge told her she was the target of that complaint.
And she's lawyered up, so this is really serious. And I said, well, have you reviewed it? And he said, well, I really haven't looked at it, but I know it's really serious.
Crowcroft says the other judge told her the complaint would go away if she resigned her position as administrative judge. She refused and asked for a private meeting with the judge and the administrator. Instead, she says she was shocked that a meeting was called for all of the judges.
And I participated, and to hear the kinds of things that the judges had to say to me, about me, with me sitting in this meeting, it was just, again, surreal that I needed to grow up. I needed to act like an adult. I had a snowflake mentality. Investigating would be a waste of taxpayer money.
Judge Crowcroft believed the judges would remove her as administrative judge, a position they had elected her to, unless she resigned. So she did. But she says the discrimination, the mistreatment of her staff, the harassment continues. And now she is asking the EEOC to do what we confirmed the other judges did not, investigate her claims. I reached out to the current administrative judge, Kimberly Brown, and several other judges. All of them declined to comment because of the EEOC investigation and the possibility of litigation.